Hello everyone and welcome to the channel. Today we're going to be taking a look at a couple of different dragon armies and how to crush Town Hall 13 bases with dragons. So dragons at Town Hall 13 get used in a couple of different ways. Mainly we have the Drag Bat, which is dragons with the bat spells of course, and then we have Zap Dragons, which is using lightning spells with the dragons to take out a certain part of the base. Now this can be anything from just 2 lightning spells to take out an air sweeper, all the way up to using the 7 lightning spells and an earthquake to take down an eagle, clan castle, enemy queen. And then we do still have the dragons with just rage spells and freezes, maybe a heal spell tossed in there. So those are the different, basically, spell varieties that you see with dragons. You can also see dragons with a queen walk portion, although we don't see that quite as often, and I don't have any of those replays for this video. But we are going to take a look at a drag bat replay, a regular dragon replay. I believe it does have zaps in the army composition as well. And then we're going to actually do some legends attacks, so we're going to do some live dragon attacks for this video. So let's jump into the replays first. So the first replay we're going to take a look at here is from KR Tagab. This is the drag bat attack. So he's going to start with King up here. He's going to funnel the King around, and the King will be able to go in, get that air defense out of that little compartment. As you can see there, there's no wall connecting that corner piece. So the King will get the air defense and then continue to work down and continue to get the funnel set on that side. And then he is going to send his queen in behind the King once he gets down past the wizard tower area. So a Tesla does pop. He's going to use his King's ability here shortly, and it's going to help push him through this little area. So there's another Tesla, there's the King's ability, goes in, grabs that air defense, hops back out, and continues down that side of the base. So there's the Ice Golem coming in. He does open that wall up with the Super Wall Breaker, and he's going to send the Queen in behind the Ice Golem. I believe he does want the Queen to go into that area, but she's actually not going to follow the Ice Golem in. Instead, she's going to go ahead and path down towards the cannon that the King was on, and then the Ice Golem's going to tank that Expo for the Queen right there. So that worked out just fine. On the other side, he's sending in a Giant, and he's going to send his Royal Champion in to clear out this area. So one of the biggest things when you're doing a dragon attack is pathing. You have to make sure you have very clear pathing for the dragons to go in one direction, so you know where they're headed. You can use your spells properly that way, and that's how you're going to be able to get through the base with dragons. So you can see the pathing is set here, the top side is cleared out, the baby dragon is helping finish up the path down here. Unfortunately, he does lose a couple of dragons down here with the baby dragon, but the main group of dragons is still doing just fine. He does get an Inferno Dragon out of the CC and a couple of Headhunters in there as well, but he uses the Warden's ability, and that's to help keep the blimp alive as well as keep these dragons healthy as they move through that scatter shot. Over here, he's got a freeze on the scatter shot, dropped all the bats there, freezes up that wizard tower. He's going to use one more freeze on the wizard tower, but once he gets through that, he's going to have no more splash damage to get through with these bats, and they're going to have basically the freedom to go through the rest of all of these defenses. So he drops the last rage for the bats. That's going to push them through that Inferno tower, through the air defense, and of course the last archer tower down there. So that's it for the defenses. He's still got a lot of dragons up on the field, even a couple of balloons, Warden at full health. This was a great drag bat attack here for WHF. Now we have one of my attacks here. I guess you could call this a Zap Dragon, but I only have 2 lightning spells. Obviously, I'm going to be dropping those on the sweeper here later on. I'm going to start out with the Ice Golem over here. That's going to tank for the Queen as the Queen kind of steps up and clears out a bunch of that. Again, this is all for the sake of pathing, because I want to push those dragons straight up into the Town Hall and then give them basically a diagonal pathing through the base here, and you'll see that kind of take shape here as the heroes do their work. But a second Ice Golem over here, that's going to tank for the King, and then the King in turn is tanking for the RC. So the RC is going to come in and start working on some of these defenses on this corner here. And I do still have the RC up. I did want the King to actually take her out, but that didn't happen. Anyway, my RC is working through. Got to use her ability. She's going to fight with the enemy RC. In the meantime, I'm going to be dropping in the rest of the dragons down here. So my RC went down. She didn't get that scatter shot, but that's not a huge deal. It's going to stay standing. And then the dragons, you can see the pathing here. They can go straight into the Town Hall. It gets a little bit weird over here. You can see I just dropped the lightning spells on the sweeper, so the sweeper's not going to be fighting my dragons, but I do get the dragons to kind of head into the town hall here. Going to use that warden ability just as the town hall goes down, and then they're taking on this scatter shot over here. In the meantime, I've got my stone slammer coming in from the 9 o'clock side, and it's going to be tanking that scatter shot. Although I do drop a freeze there, it's going to freeze up that scatter and the air defense, so it's going to keep my stone slammer a bit healthier and keep those dragons from taking too much damage as the air defense keeps going. So I've got one rage spell left. The scatter shot has a bunch of balloons in it, and everything's going to be kind of coming together up here on the top side. As you can see, I do have a couple of dragons that kind of split off from the main group, but that's fine because one of them's actually working on the eagle, and that dragon does go down, but another dragon splits off, going to finish the eagle up. A drop of poison for the late CC, not really worried about that. The rage spell goes down as the slammer pops. It drops all those balloons on the field, and it's going to start wiping out all these point defenses on the top side. So the back end is getting cleared up of defenses. There will be a couple of them left as these balloons go down, but for the most part, we're getting them taken out. So I've got a couple of Teslas and the Grand Warden platform. Not a huge deal. They do take down the Ice Golem out of the CC. Now they're going to finish up the King. After that, they can continue on through the last few buildings of this base, and I am able to pick up the 3-star. So that was a couple of our war replays with dragons. We actually had a good bit of them in this war, but instead of going through more replays, we're actually going to cook up some dragons and go into Legends League, do some of these hits live so you guys can kind of see the thought process while I'm doing dragon attacks. Alright, should be good to go now. Yeah, there we go. Let's see what we get this time. Stefan, thank you for the follow. Oh, we got good zap value again. Level 1 scatters. I'm not going to let that go to my head this time. Last base had no scatters and I failed. Alright, so the king can cut out all that trash at the bottom. My queen can cut the funnel up here, take out the air defense, and then just drag it into the town hall. Should be straightforward, right? Alright, let's do it. There we go. Got that down. Up here. I'm going to try to adjust the voice here in a second. Seems like it might be a little bit low on the volume. Let's see. I don't have any use for that. I'll just go ahead and start sending the dragons now. There we go. Hit the king's ability. Let's go ahead and freeze that. Hit the RC. Then I can... Oh, shoot. I didn't see that cannon there. I wanted my slammer to go not that way. That's alright. I have a rage spell for this very reason. I'm getting a message here. That should be GG right there. Things at WHF are going well, despite a very strange first 3 days in the Clan War League. Well, today wasn't strange, today was just stupid. I forgot my baby dragons, so I didn't funnel the troops. Clarence, thank you for the follow. Are you the Clarence from Crimson Fog by chance? see what we get this time. Well, let's check out the battle log. Oops, it was on the same button. Okay, so no triples with bats yet. A time fail and then just a bad 2-star. Let's see if we can get some triples going. Alright. Hit the king ability. This should take out the enemy queen. Finish up the funnel over there, maybe. Just barely. Queen got that air defense. She can get a little more value down here. Hit her ability. Let's get these dragons going so it's not another time fail. And I'm just going to send Slammer with the dragons. Reach spell. What do we got here? Witches. A little unfortunate. I've only got one dragon up here trying to take out the town hall on his own. Just kind of rage that, so those balloons are going to be dead. But they get the town hall at least. I want to start the bats over here. I think we got it. The bats should get through that scatter. Yeah, this is triple. There we go. That's better. RC will help finish up. All the bats are gone. They must have hit a red bomb. I looked away for just a second, looked back, the bats are gone. That's alright though. All the defenses are down. Got a little over a minute for cleanup. Dragons all over the place. That went a bit better than I expected, to be honest. That's all that's left right there. I still have an ice golem on cleanup too. Like I used to say before, when you have golems left up at the end of the raid, they probably didn't do too much tanking, which is kind of their job. But that's fine. 3 stars for bats. So those live attacks that we just seen are actually from my live stream on Twitch. So if you haven't checked me out over there, the link is down below. Pop over there, give me a follow, and catch me when I go live. Those live streams are a lot of fun, and you'll get to see some interesting attacks there. But that is going to be all for this video, so let me know what you think down in the comments below about dragons. But if you like this video, be sure to give me that thumbs up down below, and if you want to see more Clash content from me, be sure to hit that subscribe button. I really appreciate that. Thank you guys for stopping by, and I will see you all next time.